What's going on? Derp here, and today I've got something pretty spicy to bring you in the Open Great League. A friend of mine, Macaco, I don't know, either one works, has sent me battles with Mr. Mime in the Great League. So I'm super excited to see how this does. I did do a video on Galarian Mr. Mime, so if you look back in the channel history, you will see Galarian Mr. Mime, but I've never seen regular Mr. Mime. So that's what we're looking at today. Leave a like if you enjoy the video, don't forget to subscribe and also share if you think someone else will find this funny. So let's go into the first battle. We have Scrafty lead into Drifblim, so this is actually a pretty unfavourable matchup for the Scrafty once the Icy Wind debuffs start getting through. So we're going to be going straight for the foul play, it looks like. So this is an Icy Wind, the first of many that will be coming through. So just gonna no shield that, doesn't pressure too much health. I'm gonna go for the foul play. Now if the opponent is smart, they'll shield this, because they know that this will do the most out of any foul play, but they no shield, so this is fine. This Drifblim is actually quite bad for the backline here. So still gonna be no shielding, but Maluko is probably aware that none of these back Pokemon want to see a Drifblim. So we're gonna throw another foul play. Opponent might expect a bait here, which they don't. They do shield, so got shield advantage. They're going to throw that Icy Wind about now, which they do. Is Maluko going to shield this? Not going to, so I'd probably come in and confusion down with Mr. Mime. What's Maluko going to do? Gonna actually bring a Nidoqueen. I'm going to Poison Jab all the way down by the looks of it. Gonna have to take an Icy Wind, but gonna shield, so doesn't want to risk losing too much health. And are we going to be able to farm down in time? We are, so that's really good. We leave with a lot of energy, but we are a single debuff. They actually bring in a Mandibuzz, so this is really bad for the Mr. Mime as well. So I'm afraid we're going to be forced, I believe, to stay in this matchup. So able to deny and throw the second Poison Fang, which will debuff the Mandibuzz the second time. And the Mandibuzz has stopped attacking. So going to throw another Poison Fang. This looks like we might win this purely off of the opponent lagging out. Yeah, looks like the game has crashed here, which is quite unfortunate. I mean, oh no, they're back. They shield that one. So given a good advantage here due to the opponent unfortunately lagging. We're going to go for the, I believe this is the fourth Poison Fang. So this Mandibuzz has got no more defense. They're going to get to a move. Probably let this go. Trust in Mr. Mime. Yeah, Mr. Mime with shield advantage. I'm pretty sure it's way too glassy. It needs shield advantage. And they bring in a Raidos. So gonna throw. Gonna stay in and catch. I really like this, but it's only a. It's gonna be a cross poison, so you're gonna be forced to shield it anyway because of Mr. Mime's fairy typing. But look at how much these confusions are doing. Is Mr. Mime gonna be able to tank a cross poison? I don't think it will. They actually lunge. Okay. For whatever reason, the opponent throws a lunge there. Going to be able to leave with energy and be able to Shadow Ball this Mandibuzz for the win. So, in the first game, we've seen how much damage that Confusion can hit the fairy types? I can't speak. The poison types for. And yeah, with that BM finish on the Mandibuzz there. So, good game. Currently got a win. I'm not sure how well Maluko did with this team. I'll be sure to ask him after I've completed filming this video. But going into another game, Scrafty into Forretress. Forretress is a pretty spicy pick. And again, none of the backline really wants to see this. They've actually got Struggle Bug, I think that move is. So Maluko's going to elect to just go straight for the Power-Up Punch. Try and ramp up these counters. The opponent's likely got something that hard beats a Fire type in the back. So I'd expect a Water type. Maybe an Azumarill. They go for a Mirror Shot, which does not do much at all and doesn't debuff the Scrafty, thankfully. So gonna go again for another Power-Up Punch. Opponent gonna no shield this, but I believe they get the counter down now. Okay, the opponent reaches another Mirror Shot. Maluko is going to no shield this as well, knowing that he'll be able to take it. So going to Wind Switch. Did get the attack debuff there, but it doesn't matter hugely. They bring in a Skuntank, which is pretty interesting. I'm going to throw a Power-Up Punch. I don't believe the opponent will shield. They do not. And you've got to bring in the Nidoqueen here because you've got to land the Earth Power. They bring in a Powder Snow Alolan Ninetales. So gonna stay in. Doesn't actually throw the move and doesn't sneak, which is quite unfortunate. So at this point, I think I'd swap into Mr. Mime, but Maluko's staying in. I'm not sure if the opponent will have got an invisible sneak here, but we're gonna throw our first Poison Fang. It's 5 then 4 for the Alolan Ninetales, so yeah, they got the invisible sneak and are able to outpace, so gonna be pretty forced to shield this. But we are not. We are full sending it for the Mr. Mime. Gonna be able to reach the last Poison Fang. You really want the opponent to be shielding this. They don't, so that's quite unfortunate. Stay in and be farmed down by 1 Poison Jab. And oh no, look how much these poison jabs are doing to our Mr. Mime here. This is pretty unfortunate. Crunch doesn't debuff, but this is looking to be a loss here because there is no way you can confusion down a dark type. Even if it's got part poison typing, it's still resisted. So Psychic, gonna get the shield, and that was CMP tie on the Crunch. So yeah, that's a GG. So yeah, Mr. Mime, not bulky, and that is actually hurting it in a lot of these scenarios where having a bit more bulk might just help it. Gonna lead, Scrafty into Dedenne. Dedenne is quite rough. Thankfully, Nidoqueen is a super hard counter. It's actually gonna swap in Nidoqueen, and I don't know, the opponent seems to be lagging out here. And they bring in a Galarian Slowking, so loads of energy here on the Nidoqueen because the opponent lagged. They probably shield this, expecting the Earth Power, but they call the bait. That's a super good play by the opponent. Maluko going to bait again, predicting the opponent will not think that he will double bait, and that's a good call because they end up shielding. So going to go for an Earth Power here. This either gets the last shield or takes out the Galarian Slowking for switch advantage. Actually gets the last shield, so gonna lose switch here. But we do have a 2-0 shield advantage. So, gonna bring in the Scrafty. This is a debatable shield. Only Sludge Wave can really hit Scrafty for much here. So, I wouldn't have shielded that myself. It ended up only being a Shadow Ball. Gonna try and catch on the Mr. Mime and actually able to confusion down. That was a good snipe there. And they bring in a Hex Alolan Marowak. And I don't think Mr. Mime cares that this thing is hitting for super effective damage. Because we're going to shield this, and here we are going to see some obliteration. They've got Flame Wheel. What the heck is happening? They catch the Shadow Ball on Dedenne. Oh no, that's probably still going to one-shot the Dedenne. Yeah, it still one-shots the Dedenne. So, Mr. Mime having a whale of a time. Are they going to throw? They are going to throw here. So, I think this is pretty much a wrap, though. They've only got Flame Wheel. Yeah. They can't hit the Scrafty for too much damage. Just going to be able to foul play it for the win. And apparently not. Don't know what Maluko's doing here, but I'm going to take a Flame Wheel. Why, Maluko? Why would you just do this? End it. End the opponent's suffering. He's going to go for the Power-Up Punch. And then go for the foul play. But no. Counters are able to take it out beforehand. So... GG's there. Unfortunate lag for the opponent, but really saw something that we didn't see in the previous battles, and that was Mr. Mime doing something. Well done, Mr. Mime. Another lead into Drifloon, so this is pretty interesting. Gonna be going for the foul play. Same. This isn't the same game, is it? I might be delusional. I hope it's not the same game. Gonna soak up the Icy Wind here. And going to throw the foul play. So is the opponent going to shield? They are not going to shield. I swear to God, if this is the same game, I'm not going to be happy. So they throw another Icy Wind. I'm getting deja vu here. I'm going to throw the foul play. And yeah, I'm not sure this is the same game because Maluko missed a load of bubbles there and then no shield. Yeah, and they bring in a Azumarill. Okay, it's not the same game. What the heck? That was so confusing there, but gonna get Nidoqueen aligned onto the Azumarill, and the Azumarill is not swapping out. So, actually shielding the first one. This looks very underleveled as well. I think that's at 1,300 CP. So gonna shield this likely Ice Beam, which it is. And lovely notification. Hello, Pokemon's Pedro. But we've got Poison Fang Oh, and they caught on Nidoking. Holy moly. So building up energy. This is only a Sand Tomb. Is Maluko electing to shield this? They are going to. So, potential misplay by us there. And only throwing Poison Fang. I don't like this play, because they might no-shield it. They do no-shield it. So gonna oh my god, they bring in Mr. Mime! And 2 confusions did that much. So, yeah, bring in Azumarill, and look how much these confusions are tearing through Azumarill. Does Ice Beam even KO? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't! Mr. Mime going on an absolute rampage. Gonna go for the Psychic, probably wanting a debuff here. Are we going to get the debuff? They just let it go. They've had enough. Oh my god, that was a very interesting game. So yeah, Mr. Mime again, putting in a bit of work. I like it. So what have we got here? I do not know why Maluko sent me this battle, but it seems like I might be able to put Scrafty Sweeps teams in the title. That would be some good clickbait, wouldn't it? Equally, Mr. Mime destroys ghost types. Ghost type counter confirmed. Oh my god, I do not understand that. This is the first time I've seen these battles, by the way, so if you couldn't tell. So I wonder what's going to happen in this game. Hopefully the opponent has got built Pokemon. Scrafty lead into Umbreon. So this is a bit more of a really good matchup for Scrafty. Yeah, really good matchup for Scrafty. Opponent ends up just top lefting. So we're going to go into another battle. I think this is the last battle. So just a reminder, if you did enjoy, like, subscribe and share. It does help me as a content creator. And yeah, this is a very bad lead. So Scrafty into Shadow Nidoqueen. With an energy advantage, Nidoqueen beats the whole team. They bring in Beedrill and was going to swap into Mr. Mime, but then realized Beedrill had Poison Jab, so not a good idea. Gonna have to stay in, shields the X-Scissor, which is really rough. Throws a Foul Play. It'd be interesting to see if the opponent wants to shield this and retain a lot of health on the Beedrill. No shields, that's a smart play. And going to try to catch a Nidoqueen. Good play, but unfortunate it didn't work. So this is probably a Drill Run here. Which it is. That hits quite hard on the Nidoqueen. Maluko gonna throw the Poison Fang. I think it's in Poison Fang plus 1 Poison Jab range now. I might be wrong. Only gets a Great. Actually, no. So it just KOs. They bring in Shadow Nidoqueen. Your only win con is to land the Earth Power here, and no, not able to do so. So it looks like the Shadow Nidoqueen is going to throw the Poison Fang, so looking to get a bit of extra farm. And yeah, it's just going to wipe through this entire team by the looks of it. They do shield our Poison Fang. Oh wait, I forgot Mr. Mime hits for super effective damage on this thing. I want to see how much damage confusions are going to do to this Nidoqueen. But for some reason, Maluko brings in Scrafty, probably not wanting to take all the super effective Poison Jab damage. So maybe going to try and get a shield. Nope. Brings in Mr. Mime. They've got a Azumarill in back. So this looks really rough. I don't think we can win this game. This is an Ice Beam. Yeah, it's only an Ice Beam, so if they no-shield this, there might still be a chance. Who am I kidding? There is no chance left. This looks to be a good game. Psychic does grab the shield, yeah, so Azumarill just sweeps. This team comp was really rough for ours. I think, I mean, building around Mr. Mime for Maluko's perspective, not going to be too easy, because it's just so glassy that even things that it counters will be able to hit back for a lot of super effective, not necessarily super effective, for a lot of damage, yeah. But yeah, Player of takes out the Scrafty, so that's it for this video. So if you enjoyed, do all the stuff, you know what to do. Join the Discord, link in the description as well, and that's about it. So I hope you're having a good day, and have a nice rest of your day.